Yo, it is good, yo, it's your boy Ty back here with another video. In this video today, we are going to be going over the top 10 players right now in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Now, first thing I want to say is my opinions on some of these cards have changed. And you guys are like, Ty, you just dropped your 250k squad. Isn't it going to be the exact same? No, there are differences from the squad I ran in 250k to the top 10 players in the game because there's a whole other gen, right? Current gen, next gen, the players play completely different depending on what gen you're on. So we're going to be talking about all of that in this video today, guys. Remember, this is my own opinion, so leave your comments and your opinions down below in that comment section. Now, before I dive any further, if you are new to the channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button. We're on the road to 80,000 subscribers. Starting off at number 10 with Pink Diamond Tracy McGrady. Now, I'm going to try to do 2 players at every position to make a squad. So adding T-Mac to the squad means that 1 player won't make the squad. But looking at T-Mac, 6'8", 7'2" wingspan, which is just as ridiculous. When I say one of the 2 players, one of the 2 shooting guards I ran at 250 won't make the squad. 43 total badges. The more I look at Tracy McGrady, the more I like the card, right? You give him clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger. Those are the main ones for T-Mac. You give him handles for days, baby. I mean, the card can literally do no wrong. Defensively, going to be very solid and underrated defensive player. Offensively, obviously very solid as well. Remember, guys, he's 6'8". I think when we look back on things a month from now, don't be surprised if everybody's running Tracy McGrady. He is that good, and he might be a top 5 player the next time I make this list. That's how high I am on Tracy McGrady. Now, a card I didn't know if he would make the list is this Pink Diamond Kevin Durant. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the fact that I think KD is much better on next gen than current gen. I think on current gen, the KD release just isn't quite as good. I'm not going to sit here and say the KD release is bad because I don't think that. I just don't think it's that elite on current gen. On next gen, I think it's fantastic. 6'9", 7'4" wingspan, hot spots from everywhere. This card was my starting shooting guard in 250k. It's going to shoot lights out. Literally, even if you don't green, it's going to go in. Defensively, he can get the badges, right? Interceptor of the world and be solid enough, serviceable enough on defense. My thing is this, right? He's got the KD release. Again, on next gen's fantastic. On current gen, leaves a little bit to be desired. If he was as good on next gen as he was on current gen, like if they were equal, because he's obviously better on next gen, he'd probably be a top 5 card. But for now, I'm going to leave it right here. KD coming in at number 9. At number 8, we're going to plug in Andrei Kirilenko, 6'9", 7-foot wingspan. A card I didn't run in 250k quals. Now, I honestly regret not running AK. But the reason he's mainly on this list over Carmelo Anthony is because of how good Andrei Kirilenko is on current gen. I prefer AK's release on current gen to about anybody's in the game. You combine that, you give him a Monty Williams coach. I mean, you're looking at an 85 3-ball, 93 speed, 94 lateral quickness, incredible interior and perimeter defender. He's basically a Bobby Jones that can shoot. That's the best way I can describe Andrei Kirilenko. One of the most overlooked cards in all of 2K. I know he has base dribble style. You're like, how is he better than KD? What it really comes down to is how good of a defender Andrei Kirilenko is and how good his release is on current gen. Because I'm guessing at least half the people that watch this video are on current gen. So I have to take that into consideration, and to say AK is not a top 10 player on current gen specifically would just be wrong. AK is absolutely incredible on current gen, and I've overlooked the card for much too long. At number 7, in my opinion, the second best point guard in the game is Penny Hardaway. Now, do you think Penny is better on next gen than current gen? Just because, I mean, you can run your offense like the 2-man with Penny a lot easier on next gen in specific, but still 6'7" with the 6'10" wingspan. Whether you are next gen or current gen, Penny Hardaway is going to be really solid. 83 3-ball, 85 driving dunk, 89 ball, 88 ball handle, 89 speed acceleration with an 85 lateral quickness. I mean, even his interior is good, his perimeter is good. There's really no flaws in the card outside of the fact that he can't get clamps. But in my opinion, clamps is overrated in general. You give him glue hands, you give him, sniper, and maybe some defensive badges to kind of round it off. You're looking at a really good player. Quick dribble style, which is very solid. Jump shot 10 is something that I absolutely hate personally. If I like jump shot 10 just a little bit more, he would be my favorite point guard in the game. Because I hate that release so much, he comes in here at number 7. At number 6, we're going to plug in Dolph Schayes. A power forward Dolph Schayes is the second best power forward in 2K. 6'8", 7'1" wingspan, hot spots from 4 to 5 places around the arc. 6 out favors, 31 on gold, 7 on silver. Now, here's the thing I like about Dolph. Comes with an 88 3-ball. Heck, I give him Monty Williams. Now you're looking at a 93 3-ball, 94 speed, incredible interior perimeter defense, Hall of Fame catch and shoot corner specialist, set shooter. You combine that and you give him Deadeye. Combine that, you give him these defensive badges. You're looking at a top power forward in the game. I'd be lying to say on next gen specific, I didn't have more success with Dolph than a guy you're going to see later on in this list. But that's just because my Dolph had 12 Hall of Famers. My Dolph was just that extra good. But man, oh man. He's a guy I sold right after 250K, and I regret it. I regret selling Dolph Schayes. I wish I still had him on my road to the $250,000 tournament because he is that elite. At number 5, we are going to plug in the 75th anniversary David Robinson card here. 7'1", 7'5" wingspan. In my opinion, the second best center in all of 2K. 6 Hall of Famers, 25 on gold, 5 on silver. Now, what I do is I like to just see what they're like with Monty, because some people get a 3-point boost, others don't. D-Rob doesn't, but if you put a shoe on him, he's fine. Speed, interior, perimeter go up, and defensive rebounding, which is just fine all the way around. The thing I like about this D-Rob is he can get any badge in the game. So you want to give him quick first step, you can do that. You want to give him sniper, limitless, you can do that. Heck, if you want to give him teardropper, don't do it. But if you wanted to, you could. This D-Rob can get every badge in the game. Probably give him chase down artist. Other than that, you can really pick and choose what you want to give David Robinson. A lot of people think D-Rob's the top center in the game. I personally don't necessarily agree with all that. I think D-Rob's absolutely incredible. I'm very, very high on D-Rob. He is the second best center in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. And the reason he's the second best center is because the first best center comes in here at number 4 in Kevin Garnett. 6'11", 7'2" wingspan. Now, the first reason I like KG more than D-Rob is because when you give him Monty Williams, you give him the +5 3-ball, which I think is very important. Combine that, you look at the finishing badges, fast twitch, fierce finish, post, riser, it's all cool. But what's really cool is the Hall of Fame, interceptor, intimidator, post, lockdown, and rim. Those badges are super important. Give him quick first step, you give him some of these shooting badges, KG can do literally no wrong. The only thing you can kind of say about KG is his jump shot 58 is kind of slow, it's kind of baited. And you know what, guys? I agree with you. If you're one of those KG haters that say, oh my gosh, imagine KG being a level 40 reward. Cool. I fully understand and get where you're coming from. But what I also would say, what does KG give you on the defensive end of the court? I think it's a ton. And that's why I think KG is our best center right now in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Best point guard in the game coming in at number 3 is Gary Payton, 6'4", 6'7" wingspan. The prime reason I like Gary more than Penny, more than stats badges, is because of the jump shot 40. Jump shot 40 is light years ahead of jump shot 10. 83 3-ball, 70 driving dunk. Here's what I like about Gary. 93 speed, 97 lateral quickness, and look at all the defensive badges. A lot of you guys are going to be like, Ty, well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to have AK guard the ball. I'm going to have Paul George guard the ball. Gary Payton guards ball for me. And with as much as I X-switch on both current and next gen, I think Gary is really the man with the plan. I X-switch way more on next gen than current gen. But I really do think Gary's him. Shifty dribble style, great tendencies, great speed, lateral quickness all the way around. I'm in love with this Gary Payton card. He'll probably be my point guard for the foreseeable future. And a lot of people are like, Ty, watch this video like, Ty, he's not even my point guard right now. That's awesome. But Gary Payton's going to be my point guard for a very, very, very long time. At number 2, even with the new patch, I'm still plugging in Klay Thompson. Even with the new patch, right? I know there's a new patch. Even with that 6'6", 6'9" wingspan with hot spots from everywhere, looking to guard with a 96 3-ball, 75 driving dunk, 90 speed ball, 95 ball under, 90 speed acceleration, 95 lateral quickness. Hall of Fame catch and shoot, dimer, quick first step, clamps, great Hall of Fame badges. Defensively, you're looking at a card that just can do it all. And that's the thing. You're not going to look at Klay and be like, man, this guy should be a pure lock. But he's a hidden pure lock. You give him chef, mismatch, expert, and then just fully badge out his defense. The top shooting guard in the game. Yes, he has shifty dribble style. The Klay base is overrated in my opinion. Klay base is smooth. It's not the best release in the game though. Very solid release nonetheless. I think Klay is a lot really slept on now. With the new patch, everybody's like, well, you can't really left right anymore. You can't, cheese like you once could. And although you guys might be right, Klay is still the best overall shooting guard by a large margin in 2K. Coming in as my best card in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM is the Pink Diamond 75th anniversary Giannis Antetokounmpo card. I'm done sleeping on this card. I'm done with it. I've slept and held my applause for this card for far too long. You give him Monty Williams, 74 3-ball, 94 speed, 95 interior perimeter. You give him a lateral quickness shoe. This card is by far and away the best defensive player we have in 2K, and it is not even close. It is literally not close. Has every defensive badge you could want on him. Playmaker wise, I mean, again, comes with gold quick first step. You give him every shooting badge possible. This card is him. I've been sleeping on this Giannis Antetokounmpo for far too long, and I'm just not gonna do it anymore. Giannis Antetokounmpo based on quick is so smooth. His dribble style is just fine, because how many of you guys are gonna be cheesing with Giannis? Again, you give him a shoe, this 3-ball goes up to plenty. I mean, George, here's what I'm gonna say. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a shoe can get a 78 base 3-ball. George Mikan has an 83 ball, and nobody complains about shooting with George Mikan. Why is everybody complaining about shooting with Giannis? You give him a good coach, a good shoe, floor general, dimer, everything, he's going to be just fine. Shooting-wise, he can get every badge in the game. People need to stop sleeping on Giannis Antetokounmpo as the best card in the game. I've slept on him for far too long. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the best card in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Let me know down below in the comments, who did I miss out on? Would you guys have had a Hakeem on the list? What about a guy like Carmelo Anthony, John Wall? Let me know all that, because I'm sure, like I said, a lot of us vary in different opinions. I know a new season's coming out as well, so expect these to kind of change very, very soon, because normally when a new season starts, we do get fire content, content drop with that. So just expect that to change on Friday, but that is where I have everybody as of now. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.